November 27th, 2023, Canada, baby, and we gotta dive right into the news, okay? We gotta be like, on Nemo, right? We gotta be like Dory, and we gotta keep on swimming, guys, so we gotta keep paddling, okay? Because right now, we're up without a paddle, okay? So, I'm going to dive right into it. Yesterday, I talked about women against violence, and, we're teaching kids in the schools that it's okay to hit us. That's where the problem starts, and that's where we can start fixing it, and I see Quebec, you're doing a great job, standing up for your rights. Okay, back in the day, women used to talk. We all used to talk, but back in the day, women didn't have technology, and you know what women used to do? And this was, my grandma made this. I actually wanted to get a picture of my grandma, but I'll show that another time. Anyways, my grandma, she made this quilt. There's 90 butterflies on it. Can you see that, guys? Best blanket ever. Okay, my grandma, the old farm wife that she was, she used to sit around and make quilts, and that wasn't her only quilt that she made. And oh boy, I love my grandma. She was the best. R.I.P. Grandma. Anyways, she used to sit around with all the farm wives, okay, and they used to talk about. And that's how they would get stuff off, because women were really oppressed back then, more than we are now, but we're getting oppressed again, ladies, and we gotta... These guys up here are getting a little too big for their britches, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so, one time, this is a great story, so this was, one of the old farm wives, the tax man showed up at her place one time, and I want to say this was probably, like, I don't know, maybe 50-ish, 1950s, I don't know, ballpark, okay, give you an era, okay, they were wearing dresses and they were cooking on coke stoves, guys. Okay, so anyways, it was summertime and the tax man showed up, and he was asking too many questions, so she had been cooking, and I guess she probably had a few more coals in the fire, I don't know. Anyways, let's say her husband's name was Sam, and she said, "Sam, it's getting a little chilly in here. Put some more wood on the fire, Sam." And so he kept feeding the fire. Well, the tax man didn't stay too long because he was getting a little hot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's put the heat to these guys, because they work for us last time I checked. Okay, that's done quilts and back at how women were really oppressed, but we're getting oppressed again, guys, because we can't even walk down the streets and it's violent out there. Okay. Fredericton, I saw on the little tiny print that they show at the bottom of the screen on the news that you guys have a tiny home problem, and I looked up the link, and I kind of saw what group was tenting, from what I saw, and again, I'm not in Fredericton, but from the pictures I saw, right? Anyways, I'm going to put that link down below so you can check out Fredericton. So we know that Peterborough, Cobourg, Pembroke, Ottawa, Toronto, did I miss any towns along the way? How come all this stuff is just coming up now, right? Right, because we don't get news in Canada because, Trudeau shut that down, right? Mr. Dialogue. Okay, what time am I at? Okay, so, Fredericton. Talk to me, Canada, talk to me. Okay, what I saw over the news, too, over the weekend, they were talking about the godfather of AI. His name's Bingio, and he was talking about, we gotta protect the public as tech advances, because there's some sort of killer robots. Okay. Like drones and stuff. Isn't that great? Okay, but we're worried about our friggin' genders right now. Boy, guys. Do some research. Okay, I'm going to talk about the NHL for a second. Giving it to Marc-Andre Fleury for wearing his heritage mask, Indigenous. And I don't know, I haven't read the whole story, and I could have my facts wrong, but from what this old Nancy Drew has pieced together, he was given a hard time. Okay, I think if anybody right now wants to talk about their heritage and how they were oppressed, it's the indigenous people, okay? But you guys allowed the rainbow flags on the ice. And keep that stuff off the beer cans and all that kind of stuff. But you can't let the gays wear their flags on the ice and then do that to the indigenous people. Wow, guys. And then when I was watching the Grey Cup game, the CFL commissioner said that he was wanting to get more non-traditional looking people to the games. Well, you either like football or you don't. I'm not a football fan. I just watched it for the halftime show, and good job, Green Day. I like that. But you can't make people get involved into something, okay? Like, I'm sorry to my little buddy. I missed your wedding shower yesterday, but it's not really my jam, you know. Like, I'm gay, and I'm not a big shower person. Plus, I'm also trying to save Canada and the world, okay? So I didn't go to the baby shower for a number of reasons, but it's also not really my jam, right? Gotta quit poking fun of us white people. I'm done with it, because we're not racist. And if you're calling people racist, it's probably the most offensive thing you can say right now. Okay, I'm coming back at you because I'm running out of time, and if I don't shut her down soon, I'm gonna not be able to upload, okay? Stay you, stay true, get to talking, and have a good day, y'all.